When you come to a crossroad and run into the winner and the quitter in you, listen to the winner. The quitter will never take you down the road you want to travel. I believe we all have a winner in us. There is a winner inside of you. Sometimes we just have been around negativity for way too long, developed the mindset of a winner. The truth is, most people give up on their dream. Most people give up on their dream to live the average lifestyle. But it really doesn't matter what most people do. What do you do? Because you are different. You will never give up on your dream. You will never not listen to the average. You will always listen to the winner in you. You will believe in yourself when no one else does. You will believe in yourself when you have no reason to believe, and you will never, ever quit. I know some of you are going through a rough time right now. Some of you are going through the fight of your life, fighting for your future, fighting for your career, fighting for your family. Some of you are fighting for your life. And I'm telling you, don't quit. Do not give in. I know life can be tough. I know life can wear you down. But if you just stick it out, even if you don't get the result you will find, the character you show will be your reward. The fighting spirit you develop will be the reward, and it will serve you well for the rest of your life. Fight for what you want now, or fight against what you don't want later. You choose. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare settle. Don't you dare get back down. Not today or any other day. When the tough moments come, never forget you are in that moment writing your own legacy. In that tough moment, you are setting the standard for your character. Do you have the character? Well, do you? When you come to a crossroad and run into the winner and the quitter in you, listen to the winner. When you make a commitment to yourself, you make sure you see it through. Never, ever quit. Even if you don't get the result, you will find the character you show will be your reward. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare ever settle, and don't you dare ever back down. Fight for what you want or fight against what you don't want at a later time. And always know that God is right there with you. Just allow God to guide and direct you, and you will always be a winner.
Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an author and addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can also see a video version of this on YouTube if you go to channel Take Your Life Back Today show. Today is Wednesday, hopefully a beautiful day out. But I want to talk about the top drunk driving cities here in the United States. Watch for weaving motorists the next time you drive through most cities. The Southern California beach town, San Diego, boasts more drunk driver violations than any big town in this country, according to the new analysis, insurance.com, that looks at the top 10 cities for drunk drivers. Another California community, San Jose, is hot on San Diego's heels for more drunk drivers per capita than anywhere else in America. While insurance.com won't provide percentages of drunk driving violations, the insurance shopping website says drunk driving convictions in these cities are 10 times higher than in any other big cities that they examined. Insurance.com came to these conclusions by pulling 320,000 insurance applications for drivers in the 20 largest cities in the U.S., with the exception of Boston, where they didn't have sufficient data, and seeing which communities had the most applications with driving under the influence violations. Friends, to be sure, both San Diego and San Jose are proximate to noteworthy wine tasting rooms in Tecumseh and in Napa, in the valley, but the high incidence of drunk driving violations may have another explanation. Both cities are tough on drunk driving enforcement, running regular sobriety checkpoints and training cops to look for more subtle telltale signs of drunk drivers, such as pausing too long at lights. In San Diego, for example, there are 6 cops who are especially trained to detect driving under the influence, and they run 20 sobriety checkpoints each and every year. San Jose has spent so much money incarcerating drunk drivers that the city council recently asked the cops if they were perhaps being too strict for the city's economic good, according to the insurance.com website. Of course, you also need a fair number of drivers and a fair number who drink to make the top of the list too. My friends, both cities may also rank highly because they are near major universities and college students are among the most likely to drive under the influence. But the listing of top cities for drunk driving convictions may serve best as a red flag to those considering getting in the car after a few drinks, which is really no good at all. If you do that in San Diego or San Jose, your chance of getting caught is an excellent chance, and the economic repercussions of getting caught are really, really bad. Not only could you face a huge fine, the chance of having your license taken away is also great. If you've had an absolutely pristine driving record before the drunk driving conviction, your insurer might not cancel you, added Kat Zeman, a spokesman for insurance.com. But the company will raise your rates. You might ask how much? Hold on to your seatbelt. Your auto insurance rates could double or even triple, she says. To figure out what that might cost in dollars and cents, I went to the California Department of Insurance Rates, and they have a comparison site, and found that a 26-year-old male who drives a Honda and has no tickets or accidents would pay about $1,500 in insurance a year. So if Zeman is right, one drunk driving conviction could cost the driver $15,000 to $3,000 annually, not including the fine for the traffic violation. These convictions remain on your record for years to come, so the added insurance cost is not one-time hit. In fact, drunk driving is such a serious violation that it could crush your ability to buy auto insurance at almost any price. The only moving violation that would generate equal insurance scorn would be a hit-and-run accident, experts note. If your license isn't rescinded after a drunk driving violation, you might have to go to the state high-risk pool, which sets premiums at roughly the amount of your liquid assets. The moral of this video: if you happen to be going through any one of the following top 10 cities for drunk driving violations, make sure you don't get near your car after a visit to the bar. Make sure you don't drink and drive. Here are the 10 top cities for drunk driving violations, according to insurance.com. So if you live in one of these, San Diego, California is number 1 on the list. San Jose is number 2. Charlotte, North Carolina. Phoenix, Arizona. Columbus, Ohio. Number 6 is Indianapolis. Number 7, Los Angeles. Number 8, San Francisco. Number 9, Austin, Texas. And Jacksonville, Florida is number 10. DUI or DWI punishments and penalties. Many DUI and DWI offenders face stiffer penalties than mere fines. As with any criminal charge, a person charged with driving while intoxicated, DWI, or driving under the influence, DUI, is presumed innocent until proven guilty. If guilt is established, often through the defendant's own plea or after a jury trial, the penalty will depend on the state law, as well as any aggravated circumstance, such as the presence of an open bottle of liquor in the car and the defendant's cooperation with the police. Friends, listen to this. You could receive any of these punishments. Jail time would be the harshest. In all states, first offense DUI and DWI is classified as a misdemeanor and punishable up to 6 months in jail. That time may be increased under certain circumstances. For an example, some states mandate more severe punishments for DUI or DUI offenders whose blood alcohol concentration, otherwise known as BAC, at the time of arrest was particularly high, for example, 0.15% or 0.20. Very high, considered the legal 0.08. You could face fines in addition to jail sentences. Courts can and do impose high fines for DUI and DWI. These range from $500 all the way up to $2,000. You can also have driver's license problems. A DUI or DWI offender stands a good chance of having his or her license suspended for a substantial period of time, either by the court order or mandate of the state motor vehicle department. For an example, many states suspend the first offender's license for 90 days, a second offender's license for 1 year, and a third offender's license for 3 years. Can you imagine that? Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves and always be good to each other. And remember, a simple smile to a total stranger can help that stranger for the rest of their life and can change your life too. Do yourselves a favor. First of all, I never say drink, but if you're going to drink, don't drive. Save yourself, save other people's lives as well. And may God bless you and turn to God, and you can live without drugs and alcohol. I know I have been able to. So take care and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.